Ladies and gentlemen, a quick shed update, and as of this video, it is January 1st, 2025, and it's somewhat pretty good temperatures. It's supposed to go downhill next week or two, so I don't know if I'll be in here a lot, because we don't come out here when it's that cold, because we got to try to get stuff done and try to get things put away, which is never ending. So, a very quick shed update. I do have kits and stuff that's coming and it's already here, but we're gonna do them later on. Epoxy Sculpt. Unfortunately, this package is petrified, which cannot be used anymore. And unfortunately, almost all epoxy clays have a shelf life. So, and I liked these really well. I liked the size. They lasted a very, very long time. And this one came out in 2010. You can see there on the and Epoxy Sculpt, I bought it twice. I actually bought a big can of it, like the 2-pound can, 1 or 2 pound tub of it. I had to have that for a lot of custom kits back in the day. Resin making and all that, and it helped out a lot, and I used that. And then Epoxy Sculpt came out with a paste, which I recommend that for if you need some like construction. Put the paste down. It's good for very quick, tight forming fit. I'll say that. Other than that, it's not that good. But anyway, Epoxy Sculpt. My first interaction with an epoxy clay was A+B. That was the actual name of it. That's my favorite. It has like a finer grain to it. Best way to explain it. It was just very smooth, and it's hard to find around here. I tried. I've used it a couple of times, and I never could find or buy it again unless I like tracked it down. I really don't even know who makes A+B. So the second one that came out was Epoxy Sculpt, and I use that ever since. And I actually had like a little tub, pretty good size, full of these. And the contest around here, these were always in the raffle, and I won a bunch of them. And if I didn't win some, they were unclaimed, and I was like, I'll take those. Like, sure, take them. Like, I never had to buy these, and I finally, my last package, I opened it up just to see if it would work. It did not, and I had to buy an epoxy clay. So anyway, Epoxy Sculpt is one of my favorite. Magic Sculpt's right up there. A+B is #1 if I could ever really get that again. But I sculpt not a whole lot to require the big tubs, but I do use it a lot for other things, plus models and toys. So we're going to be adding Epoxy Sculpt to the art, because I do occasionally, and I should have kept them a long time ago. I have different types of paints, testers, and other brands, glues. Everyone knows the old good smelling kind. Of course, it's hard. Red stuff stuck everything. You know, I have built many, many kits with that, and still did until I liquid cement it. But that was go-to. That was stuff, and it, you know, killed a few brain cells. However, occasionally I do pick up a few old tubes. This is the Ross Sniff Proof, which is like, no, which way is that? Didn't stick. This did. I got the blue testers, the citrusy one, which, but so I have the Ross glue, testers glue, trying to, if I ever run across a kit that's got like an old Aurora tube or a Revell, stuff like that, I will add it. There's some paints and stuff I wish I would have kept, but after a certain period of time, you had to let it go, and hopefully, I didn't know I was going to build the shed, so I would have kept some of the paints just to have a little paint section of ancient old. But anyway, so Workbench is coming up pretty soon. I'm waiting on things to come in. I would have had a project started. I actually got it started, but I needed a key component. And if you ever bought something that you didn't, you read it and it had the right scale, but they sent you the wrong thing. So it's the General Lee. This is basically a 1/18 scale RC car, and I can't remember the name of the Malibu International 2003. You get these at Walmart. There's a bigger one, 1/10 scale. That's the one I wanted. And there's a lady that I buy things from occasionally, and a very nice lady. She told me everything about it. I've been looking for a 10th scale General Lee, and she told me it was, and what the price was, everything. Sent it to me in 1/18. So anyway, I got a 1/10 one coming, so I'm waiting for it to so we can do that on the bench and start a little video series of a 1/10 scale. Excuse me, it's 1/10, but we're gonna make it 1/12 scale generally. So that's on the to-do list. And you ever buy something that you probably shouldn't, but now you have a little regret, so now you gotta, I'm gonna add it to the shed. So it's gonna go upstairs into the car department with the other General Lees. And speaking of General Lees, there's one General Lee I do not own, and they sold out, and I really don't want to pay collector prices for it. I want it cheap. Is the Ghost of the General Lee, which is like in glowing red plastic that Polar Lights did. I should have bought it, but I didn't. I was buying other stuff at the time, and I just missed out. But anyway, so, and last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I was digging through Elliot Brown's Fedoratron.com things of goodies, and brought back memories of the 1985 Tamiya catalogs. I don't think they make these anymore. They could. I think these are prime photography, everything. I know it's all Tamiya kits, but just how it's presented. And you know, my dad loved these. We got them at the hobby store whenever they you know, could come out, and he loved to look through them. And I've got some stashed in boxes and everything, but the booklet itself is how everything laid out is just fantastic. I wish they'd still, you know, did something like that. Internet kind of, not really. They do and they don't. But I'll also thumbing through here, I'll show you that kit right there. You need two of them, but you know, that's the way we like to work here. You can make the Buck Rogers shuttle. You just gotta glue these two together. And there's some other parts to it, Saturn V shuttle and all that. But anyway, you could have Buck Rogers shuttle doing that. But it's a excellent book, and my dad always got a kick out, and I did too, because he was like, reminds you of the old Verlinden books when they come out. And I always could not wait to see the dioramas. And I know they're all Tamiya kits, but still, that was something that was a treat every year, seeing the book, you know, and it was inspiring to see things like that. You know, even almost Shep Payne style, you know, just a lot of, and I don't even know who did it. You know, they, oh, Shep Payne, you did. Oh, and Mr. Verlinden, it does say it right there. Huh. What I get for not looking, doing my research. So, Shep Payne did that one. I'll have to, some of these I'll have to go look around, see if I can find more about them. But anyway, it's one of those, you know, they got the RC stuff, you know, but I wish, kind of wish they'd go back to stuff like that. There's something that just, you know, looking at physical media, looking at dioramas and stuff, it's just something about it with model inspiration. That is what we like. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Adding some petrified epoxy sculpt, and of course we're adding my, shouldn't have bought my little General Lee for my big General Lee, but anyway, we got to wait a week, and hopefully we can start doing that and start doing some build videos. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for next exciting episode.